From Columbus, Ohio, this is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, welcome to the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. This is Josh. Today we have a special interview with the person that I've been telling you guys about that we're going to have on the channel, and that's Justin with AtoB. He's a sales executive with AtoB. Good afternoon, Justin.
Hey, Josh. How's it going?
Pretty good. So a lot of people have been waiting for this video here, and we just want to cover some data points, a lot of questions you guys may have had about AtoB, with it being a new startup fintech company here. Justin, if you could just give a little bit of background about you.
Yeah, I've been working with AtoB.
With the company.
Yeah, been working with AtoB for about 4 months now, since the very beginning. Me and one other gentleman were the first two sales executives, so we started calling on people right off the bat. But the response has been tremendous. There's a ton of people out there that have been really seeing a lot of benefits from our card. We've been able to help out a lot of people that may have not been able to get helped out anywhere else. So far, it's been a wild ride, and it's going to be stay here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you guys are getting thousands of signups, I can tell, every month. So just so everybody knows, there's the different WEX cards and the Fleet Core cards. I think what sets AtoB aside from those is the approval requirements are a little bit easier, I would say, and it's a Visa. The other ones are kind of either end station, where they have to be, used at certain stations, and or they're a MasterCard, but they have fees attached, either a $50, $40 setup fee, or a monthly card fee. With AtoB, Justin, right? There's no setup fees, there's no monthly fees, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's no charge at all for our customers to use a card, either setting up or in everyday use. There's no transaction fees, no monthly maintenance fees, nothing like that.
Okay.
Since we're a startup, we don't really have a whole lot of overhead, so we don't have to pass it on to our customers.
Right. That's great. So if you're a newer business, or say you're just a startup, like, I don't know, somebody that's just started a transportation business doing, say, Amazon runs and, trucks like that, or they're an owner operator type, they have their own LLC or C Corp, or say even a hair salon, whatever. You guys can pretty much work with any type of business, right?
Yeah, I mean, essentially anybody that uses their vehicles every day in the operation for their business, contractors, builders, roofers, landscapers. I've even worked with food truck operators before. But typically, I mean, if you use your vehicle every day for business, we can help you out. And it doesn't matter if you're new or if you've been around for 20 years. I've helped out every age business you can think of.
Okay, yeah. So like here on their website, it's atob.us, but check the link in the description below if you guys want to sign up or get more information. So Justin, how's it work? I know I signed up several months ago when you guys just launched, and you guys can see this is the card that they give you. You can ask for as many cards, I think, as you want, right?
Correct. Yes. However, business. Absolutely.
Yeah. So what is it? Tushar, he's the founder of the company, right? Am I saying it right?
And we also have Vignan and Parshida. Those are our three founders. But yes.
Okay. So, I spoke to him already on a video a couple months back, and, he knew I had the channel and wanted me to get the videos out. I already did a video about AtoB. We got a lot of signups already, but this one I want to give more in detail directly from AtoB. And, he got me these cards out. I think I got 3 or 4. And just to show you guys, what the card looks like. It's a real Visa card. The card can be used at any gas station, anywhere it accepts Visa, right?
Correct. Any truck
and
across the country.
Okay. Yeah. And Justin also mentioned that it can be used for maintenance. And with that maintenance, you could actually use it too for like AutoZone, you need windshield wiper fluid or oil, car parts, auto parts, you should be able to use the card without any problems as well, correct?
Yeah, anything in the day-to-day operation of your vehicle, windshield wiper fluid. If you're a truck driver, you can need anti-gel, tire repair, oil changes. Yes, if you need maintenance, we can do that too.
Okay, great. So like even if you were to take your vehicle, let's say you have a fleet, a business fleet of say company cars, you need to take it to say a dealership or Firestone or whatever, that wouldn't be a problem either, right?
Would not be a problem. Nope.
Okay. So is this the best way to get started as far as filling out this information here, or is it
Yeah,
what's the best way?
usually the best way is to schedule a call. In the sign up field there, you can enter in your information. It automatically gets assigned to a rep. Once we get your information, you'll receive a welcome email. But we give you a link to schedule calls. Because of the volume of signups that we've been getting, you can schedule a call, typically the best way to get in touch with us. But if not, once we get through our scheduled calls, we start calling all of our signups that didn't schedule one. I'll usually leave a voicemail and send an email so I can get in touch with you so we can figure out what your needs are and what we can do to help you out.
Okay. So if somebody has all their, say, documentation, whatever you guys need for, signing up and to get the approval, how long does the process usually take from the time that you, say, put in this information to schedule a call to the time that you get it actually approved?
Yeah. So somebody scheduled a call with me today, and they sent in their information today. I've been allowing up to a week for processing just because of the huge influx of applications we've been getting. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a little bit less than that, but I like to put up to a week just in case. But once we get an approval for you, we typically get cards in your hand within about 3 to 4 days.
Okay. So as far as like the underwriting, are you guys doing everything in-house as far as the underwriting, or is it going through a third-party underwriter?
Now we do everything in house. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what is the main thing I should, with telling the viewers, what do you guys need to see to be able to get a credit limit? I know you said that you guys have credit limits starting off, a couple $100 and all the way up to whatever. What are the main things that you guys is going to be, I guess, a make or break approval or denial?
Essentially, the only things we need is a copy of the driver's license for the business owner. Pictures sent over to would be just fine. We do ask to see the EIN document that shows the business name along with the EIN number, just so we can make sure that we match up the name. We do
Mm-hmm.
ask for a physical address because the cards do have to be signed for when delivered. So just a good place where they can be received. And then we do ask to see the last 6 months worth of either a business account, bank statements, or personal account bank statements. Basically, the reason for that is since we do our own underwriting, we take the information from the bank statement, put it through an algorithm, and make sure it lines up with the credit that we're asking for, and give approval based on that.
Okay, so you guys input the banking statements, either personal or business. So if you're a brand new business, you just started, say, a couple weeks ago, but you have your personal statements of income coming in, you guys will basically input that data into your own algorithm, and it'll come back with either a denial or approval of certain credit limit, low or high, whatever the income's showing in, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is like the lowest credit limit that you've noticed people
Uh,
getting approved for?
Usually, like anything under $200 a week, typically, if it does get approved, may take a while. But usually north of like $200 per week should not have an issue as long as the bank statements justify the credit we're asking for. That's it.
Okay. And what's the high end for somebody that has, say, several trucks and is
Yeah.
well established in financing?
Well, we have. I've worked with several trucking companies that have 10 trucks in their fleet, so they'll spend $20,000 a week on fuel easy. But usually,
Wow.
yeah, like an over-the-road truck usually spends about $1,500 to $2,000 per week, just depending on if they're going to all 48 states or if they have dedicated lanes. If somebody's got a box truck, they're usually spending between $500 to $1,000 per week. If it's a fuel vehicle, like a truck, typically that's when you see the $150 to $200 per week. But we work with everybody that spends $200 a week to $20,000 a week. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, great. So there's not a minimum requirement though, as far as once you get approved, is there a minimum requirement on how much you need to spend per week or per month to keep it active?
No, just use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you need to do for your business, we're there for you. That's it.
Okay, all right. And a little bit more about AtoB, like it says here on their website, they have their team and investors, founders, board members, leadership from Amazon, Stripe, Bloomberg Meta, Uber, PayPal. Is that correct? Like, there's a lot of smart people investing into this company. So you guys should get in right now. You know, we don't know what the future holds for AtoB, but it looks like it could be very exciting in maybe a year or two from now on. Who knows what else they may or may not offer, you know. So get in right now while you can. So right now, you guys, do you guys pull any business credit or personal credit? I know it's no personal guarantee, right?
No, sir. No personal guarantee. There's
Okay.
no check at all. That's why we asked for the bank statement, so we can kind of get around that. But we still want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Right. So right now you guys report to Dun and Bradstreet. That's on a quarterly basis. Is that going to be moved to a monthly basis
Yes, sir.
at any point? Okay.
Yeah, the timeline
And then,
is probably around July or August. Once our roster gets a little bit deeper, we're going to start reporting to all the different credit bureaus and reporting monthly.
yeah, that's what Tashara was saying. He was saying Experian and Equifax you guys are going to be reporting to in July or August. So that'll be good. You know, everybody that's listening, it's not very easy to find a business trade line that reports to, 2 or 3 different business credit bureaus. So this one would be a good one in the future for that. So I'll show you guys here in a moment my account. I don't really, use it right now. They just got me the cards out. I didn't even do really a full application just because I wanted to do the review to show you guys this new fintech company. So they sent me out the cards real quick. That's why I did the video, I think about a month ago or so. But as far as here where it says competitive discounts, what's the, is that matching any, like it says, matching any existing?
That's a misnomer. We are offering 5 cents off every single gallon across the board, no matter where you take it to. There are plans in place right now. I don't have a timeline on it, but for somebody that has an existing discount program with, say, Pilot or Flying J, we are going to start being able to match those right now, but not right now.
Okay, but right now you guys give 5 cents off already, right?
Yeah, and it's
okay. So that's.
Don't worry about going to a specific gas station or anything like that.
Yeah, that's great because a lot of the ones that are universal, like the MasterCard, you have to use, let's say, just at Speedway. If it's a Speedway Universal MasterCard fuel card, you have to use it at Speedway to get the 5 or 6 cents off a gallon. If you use it outside of Speedway, then you don't get any discount. So that's another benefit. And like Justin already said, there is no monthly fees. There's no setup fees. There's nothing like that, and no minimum balance required. So I'm going to jump over here to my demo account here. You can see here, this will be the available credit limit, whatever they end up approving you for. And it will obviously say the due date, right? Whenever it's being used, it will actually generate a due date, right? Okay. And then it will show the current week savings on what you spend. And then under drivers is whatever card, how many cards you get issued. You could, put the driver name, the VIN number, if you want to put the VIN number and phone number. You can add drivers. As far as requesting new cards, is that pretty easy, Justin?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can. I'm not sure if we built it into the dashboard just yet, but there is going to be a function to order cards if you need to. If not, you can always reach out to your account manager or our customer support team, and ordering cards is very quick, very simple.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because some people may just get 1 or 2 cards starting off and they're growing their business or something, And then obviously the tab here, I know you guys probably can't see it so good, but because it's shrunk on the screen, but this is kind of the dashboard with AtoB. It'll show the transactions, the posted date, merchant, location, driver, amount, the discount, type, gallons, and price per gallon. And then under billing, you're going to have your statements. This is all empty. Like I said, you guys know I'm in the Philippines right now. Obviously, I can't get gas here and I have no need for it anyways. And then you're going to see the payment history. Once you make payments, then you're going to have it's going to show your bank account. And then the other thing that's nice is you can get referrals. I've had a lot more referrals than this because I did another video with a different link, but you guys can see here, it will show like you get $50 once somebody spends gets 1,000 gallons filled up. I know it sounds like a lot, but this was just set up, say they only had their card for a week and they already got 15 gallons. So that can add up pretty quick. And, so you can earn money, just share the link, your referral link. It comes with every account that's approved. You just copy this link, share it in Facebook to, friends or family that has business that could be beneficial to using AtoB. So I think that's it as far as the demo goes. It's pretty straightforward. It's nothing complex. Like I know Wex's dashboard is pretty confusing. There's too many buttons, too many options. This is pretty straightforward, so don't need to spend too much time on that. So as far as what was the other thing I wanted to ask you? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So you guys, it's just kind of a recap. There's no minimum credit score needed at all, right? Even if you're a brand new startup, no problem. What's the chances of getting denial as far as what have you guys noticed as far as applications coming in, since you guys are fairly new and getting tons of applications? What's the approval denial ratio been that you've noticed?
Vast majority of people that we've had sign up have been approved. There have been a couple outliers, like if say somebody's asking for $1,000 in credit, they've got $150 in their bank account. Look at that. There has been a couple instances where business information didn't line up when we did our KYB, know your business check. But no, I mean, as long as everything is legit, if you're telling me that you spend $200 a week in fuel, and you've got the bank statements that will show that you do spend it, or you can afford it if you were to spend that. You haven't had any.
Yeah, so just be honest. I guess when either Justin, Kermit, or whoever reaches out to you, one of them will reach out to you. Just be honest. And even if you're a brand new business, but you see projections of 1 or 2, 3 months from now, your business growing, whatever business you're in. I know with trucking, especially a lot of you guys are getting into the box truck business, so you may only be making 500 or 1,000 a month, right now. But, I think this company is a good fit for just about anybody because they will let you grow with them.
Correct. Yes. We're growing.
Okay.
I want everybody to grow around us.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, you guys know, these cards, the Universal, Wax, BP, you guys all know that these are all pretty, I don't want to say hard to get, but, a lot of people, it's 50-50. Some people get denied. And even if you've been in business many years, for some reason, their underwriting or their instant application doesn't like, what they see. Because most of them, are, some of them are instant applications and they just come back and say deny right away. It's just their algorithm isn't just analyzing just the data that you provide. So with AtoB, they actually will look at all your information and, try to get you approved, even if it's a low limit, just to start off. Right, Justin?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, basically, at the end of the day, we just want to have a conversation, find out a little bit more about your business, tell you about us, and see what we can do to help you out. That's what I do all day.
Yeah. Yeah, and you did say, like, before we started this video, you said right now it's a net 7 day, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we set everybody up initially as a net 7, and then after 8 consecutive payments, just basically looking for activity and on-time payments. But after 8 consecutive payments, if you need to extend out to a net 14, we can do that.
Okay, so you guys, it's just basically, just like anything else, you have to build up that relationship, the trust with the company, and then, they'll extend terms and also increase credit limit if needed, as long as you're paying on time and everything, right?
Correct. Yep. If your business grows, and then, you need some additional credit after that, initial building relationship time if you need to extend credit as well.
Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to stress out to you guys too is, like he said, it can be used for maintenance and parts, say AutoZone or Firestone dealerships, whatever it may be, you can use that as well. And I know with WEX and fleet cards, a lot of them will have maintenance included, but they only work for, let's say, just at truck stops. They don't cover certain, other type of maintenance. So it seems like AtoB does accept that. So I think that's it. So they just sign up with the link that I'll give them, right? And then it will be, they just fill that out, and then somebody will get, usually what is it, within 24 hours, somebody will reach out?
Yeah, usually 24 hours. But like I said, if you have the opportunity to schedule a call with a sales rep, that's typically the easiest and fastest way to get in touch with somebody. But yes, we'll reach out and send you an email, give you a call, do whatever we can to help you out.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And I'm sure we'll be, might have Justin on again in the future. If you guys have any questions, put it in the comment section and I'll compile all those questions, and maybe we can do a follow-up video in a couple months or something. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can shoot me an email. Also, support@joshvanhorn.com. Again, that's support@joshvanhorn.com. And hopefully you guys get Justin as your sales rep. He's a good guy and will answer any questions you have and works pretty fast to get you set up and approved. So, yeah. All right. So anything else you want to say, Justin? Final words?
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Thanks for, blowing us up. And a month ago, whenever you talked about it, we had a ton of people sign up. So it's just been really nice being able to help people, knowing that we have a new product, especially one that can benefit so many people out there. It's been amazing. So just looking forward to helping more people. That's it.
Yeah. I think I made a mistake on the first video. I forgot to put my AtoB referral link, and then I talked to Tushar, and he said, there was 300-400 people that signed up, but they weren't being tracked and stuff. And he's like, we can, track it. I said, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. So anyways, you guys, again, this is Justin with AtoB. You guys have any questions, just hit the button below and just schedule a call with them. And your chances are pretty good that you'll get approved compared to, the other gas cards, because they actually are more personal and want to get to know you as a business and see how they can help you. All right. That's all for this video. You guys stay tuned until the next video. Take care. Links are in the description below.